Hi, hello, good morning. Welcome to today's session. So, we were discussing about the second chapter from geography part, that is land, soil, water, natural vegetation, and wildlife resource. So, from the chapter in the previous session, so we were discussing about second part of the chapter, that is about soil. So, what is soil? What are the factors which makes the formation of soil? What are the reasons or the causes which makes the degradation of soil, and what are the means and measures which can be adopted or implemented so that soil degradation can be controlled or preserved. So after discussing about soil, so in today's session let us go for discussing the third concept from the chapter, that is about water. So, water is one of the important renewable natural resource which helps or which is essentially required for human being as well as for all other living creatures to survive their life. So that's why water is it considered or treated as life drop. Then the total surface of the earth, it is covered with water, about 3/4 of total earth surface. So that's why uh, earth from the solar system is going to be appeared as blue in color. So earth is also going to be called as blue planet or water planet or watery planet. So out of the 3/4 of water covered on the surface of the earth, so most of the water, maximum amount of water, it is found or it is covered in the form of large major water bodies in the form of oceans, seas, and others. So ocean water is mainly saline in nature, hence it is unfit, it is not fit for human consumption. So ocean water is mainly saline in nature. Saline means the amount of salt and salt particles dissolved in the water. So that is saline or salinity of water. So ocean water is mainly saline in nature. So hence it is not fit for human consumption or human utilization. So for regular utilization of human beings, water for human beings, we prefer to make use of water which is in the form of fresh. So the fresh water deposits on the surface of the earth, it is about 2.7 percentage of total water available in the form of fresh water deposits. So some of the water resources, they are even found under the ground, and some amount of fresh waters, they are found in the form of rivers, streams, ice sheets, glaciers, and others. So these are mainly unavailable, or they are not available because one reason or particular reason, if it is uh, mainly available for making use of water resources in the form of river, so some other reason may be lagging behind in witnessing these kind of water resources. So universally for all the reasons, for all the places, available water resource, it is found only one about 1 percentage, that too in underground water forms. And even fresh water is most precious substance on earth. It can neither be added or nor be subtracted. So that's why when when human beings go on using the water, we have to use water in proper manner, because water is considered as life drop, because of its importance, because of its role playing in different activities or different reasons in making the comfortable life of man. So it is mainly used for different purpose, mainly for agricultural activities, industrial activities, for generating electricity, for making reservoirs, for constructing dams, for implementing canal projects, and for other purposes. So when we go on using the available water resource for various purpose, so available water resource goes on creating some of the problems. So what are the problems, and for what reasons water problem may arise? So about that we will discuss in tomorrow session. Let me stop and let me conclude today's session with discussing an introduction and some of the key points about the third part of the chapter. It is about water. So stay at home, stay safe. Thank you one and all.